Welcome to episode 7 of Myths from Beyond, where we, every episode, will do a deep dive into an entity or creature in myths, legends, and folklore, or a haunted place from all around the world. In this episode, we're going to talk about Kuchisake-onna. Kuchisake-onna is a malicious female spirit from Japanese folklore. She is also called the slit-mouthed woman, and the reason she is called that is because she has a so-called Glasgow smile. The mouth is cut ear to ear. She is a victim-turned-predator. She is said to be tall, 175 to 180 centimeters, or 5'7" to 5'9". Have long black hair and pale skin. She is considered beautiful, except for the deep and bloody gash that goes across her mouth from ear to ear that she covers with a cloth mask, fan, or handkerchief. She is also said to carry a pair of scissors, a knife, or other sharp objects. The most common legend in Japan is that she was an incredibly beautiful woman that got mutilated by a jealous woman, often her sister. After her death, she came back as a vengeful spirit. She is said to stalk her victims, get up behind them and ask, "Am I beautiful?" If the person answers no, she will kill them. If the answer is yes, she will remove her mask and reveal her mouth and ask, "Even with this?" If the person say no or scream, she will kill them. If they say yes, she will slice their mouth from ear to ear to resemble her. In some legends, she will leave the person alone if the answer is yes to both questions, but she will follow the person home and kill them when they sleep. You can survive an encounter with Kuchisake-onna by using one of these methods. Saying, "Running late," and she will simply bow and apologize. Replying to her question about her appearance as average. This will render her confused and you have time to run away. Distracting her by throwing money or hard candy in front of her, and she will stop to pick them up. You can reverse her question and ask, "And you, do you think I'm handsome or beautiful?" She becomes confused, don't know what to do, and leaves. The legend of Kuchisake-onna is said to be dating back to the 17th and 19th centuries. The modern stories is said to originate from 1978, but became popular in the summer of 79 due to several newspapers' reports on the legend. Less wealthy families use Kuchisake-onna as a cautionary tale, saying, "If you go out at night, she will catch you." The thing that makes the legend more scary is that in Japan it is normal to always wear a mask, which means that she can blend in with the crowd. Let's end this episode with a story. The rain fell heavily over Tokyo that night. The streets shone like black mirrors, and the last trains had already gone. Kenji stood alone at an abandoned bus stop far from the lively neighborhoods. He didn't notice her at first. She was already standing there. A woman, completely still under a broken umbrella. Her face was hidden by a surgical mask, the kind you saw everywhere, completely ordinary. Too ordinary. "Am I beautiful?" Her voice was muffled, almost stifled by the rain. Kenji hesitated. Something in his chest tightened, but he nodded anyway. "Yes." Silence. Then she took off the mask. What was revealed was not just a cut-up mouth. The skin around the wound was gray and cracked, as if it were rotting slowly. The teeth were too many, too long. And even when she smiled, the wound opened even more, as if the face no longer had any limits. Even like this? Kenji's brain screamed at him to run, but his legs did not obey. He remembered an old warning: answer wrong and you die. Answer right and you die anyway. You are... The words got stuck. The woman's head jerked, as if something inside her had run out of patience. The rain suddenly stopped being heard. Everything became silent. Too silent. When Kenji blinked, she was no longer in front of him. She was behind him. He felt her breath on the back of his neck. Cold, wet, rotting. You took too long. A glint of metal, but what followed was worse than pain. He felt something opening his face, slowly, methodically. Not one cut, but many, as if she were trying to recreate herself in him, bit by bit. His screams drowned in the rain that suddenly returned. Next week, rumors began to spread in Tokyo's subway. A young man was seen walking along the platforms late at night, his face hidden behind a mask, his steps jerky, unnatural. And when someone met his gaze, he always asked the same question: am I beautiful? If the answer was delayed, one could hear the sound of scissors somewhere in the darkness. If you're out on the streets of Japan late at night and a woman with a mask covering her mouth comes up to you and asks if she's beautiful, remember the different methods to get away. Maybe it can be worth having candy or coins ready in your hand. If you like this and want to hear more myths, legends and folklore from all around the world, then please like and subscribe. Until next time, take care.